This is a true story concerning someone we know a little but not a lot. He's my nephew's wife's brother, and his name's Johnny. It tells us about the way that we can hope in God, even in times of difficulty. Johnny had a motorbike accident on Thursday, the 29th of October. It was a serious accident. A van came out and hit him, and it was critical. Johnny has 4 children, all under 11, the youngest being 3. He had scan results. There were no broken bones in the back or spine, but he had a small bleed at the back of his brain. He had an operation to remove his spleen and a blood transfusion. The first time they tried to wake him up, he fitted. They gave him something to clot the blood after the transfusion. The family couldn't visit, but they let the nurses have some of his favourite songs and Christian music, and they played these to him. 31st of October, he started to breathe himself, but he still needed the ventilator and he required sedation. The 1st of November, there was some movement in his limbs and his eyes. The chaplain visited and said that there was Christian music playing. She read Psalm 91 and said a prayer to him. All his friends and family were asked to read Psalm 91 at the same time on that first Sunday. On the 2nd of November, Johnny woke up and asked if he'd been in an accident, but he couldn't remember it. Someone took a phone in for him when they knew he was awake. Family were not able to visit because of COVID. By the 9th of November, he was able to speak to his family on the phone. They were able to text him. Psalm 91 was still very much in everyone's mind. It talks about God being our refuge. On the 13th of November, his wife was able to spend an hour with him, and the occupational therapist had him make her a coffee and walk up and down the stairs. By the 14th of November, he was asking people to pray for someone else on his ward. And on the 18th of November, he was discharged in time for his 40th birthday. On the 20th, his 40th birthday was on the 20th. So he was discharged in just less than 3 weeks after his accident. The medical staff said that they'd never seen anyone admitted with a score of 0 on admission and leave hospital with a score of 20 in such a short time. People all over the world were praying for Johnny. The power of prayer is remarkable. God works in incredible ways. And he worked for Johnny after that accident. But issues aren't completely over. He's had pain in his hip, but that's been sorted. He's at home with his wife and 4 children, but his children find it difficult to understand why he has to rest so much and why he can't play with them. So it's not without difficulties for his family. If you can spare the time, please say a prayer for Johnny. But our God is an amazing God who gives us hope in difficult times.